Hi guys, and welcome to today's video. Today's video is all about the Italian Greyhound. Before we go on, don't forget to like and share if you really enjoy our content. Please hit the subscribe button to get notified when we post more dog-related content. Italian Greyhound, Iggy, is believed the breed originated some 2,000 years ago in the region known today as Greece and Turkey. During the Middle Ages, the Italian Greyhounds became very popular in Italy, therefore its name. Italian Greyhounds are bred to hunt, and were specially used to hunt small games. During the Italian Renaissance, IGs became a popular breed among aristocrats, nobility and the wealthy. When World War I and II began, dog breeding almost completely stopped. After the wars, American-bred IGs were used by breeders to re-establish the breed in Europe. In 1886, the American Kennel Club, AKC, officially recognized the Italian Greyhounds. Today, the IGs enjoy the life of being a family companion, as well as active participants in canine sports. Italian Greyhounds are known to chase cars, bikes, people and cats. They are a sighthound after all. First, let's have a look at the pros. This is a breed who hardly sheds and produces very little allergy-inducing dander on his fur. Italian Greyhounds, especially, love to be near their humans and love to find a lap to doze off in. Agile and athletic, Italian Greyhound was bred for its excellent speed and suitable for owners who want a small companion. IGs adapt well to apartment life, and they're loving companions to everyone in the home, including kids and other dogs. IGs make a good choice for first-time dog owners who understand the breed's needs and have the time to devote to training and care. This particular breed of dog would probably do best with either single people living with only this dog, or couples without children. Perhaps, one of the perks of owning an Italian Greyhound is that they're easy to maintain in terms of grooming. It's now time to look at the cons. Iggy don't like being left alone for more than a few hours and tend to express their unhappiness through destructive chewing. Many people are struggling to get their Iggy potty trained, and some never really get it 100%. Many Iggy owners opt to clothe their Italian Greyhounds is because they can be very susceptible to cold weather. Considering his high prey drive, the Italian Greyhound may be prone to going after smaller, squeakier animals. Sensitive nature, Italian Greyhound may become easily discouraged by aggressive words or actions. Because of their hunting instinct, you may observe IGs run after anything that moves, such as small animals, or even moving cars. Stubborn, this breed has a mind of its own and it's a good idea to keep it on a leash. Fragile, due to its small size and slender frame, this breed has a tendency to get hurt rather easily. Interesting facts. Arguably the most famous Iggies alive today are Kermit and Peach, owned by longtime YouTube star Jenna Marbles. James Chapter 1, Frederick the Great, Catherine the Great, Anne of Denmark, and Queen Victoria were just a few famous IG enthusiasts. In fact, you can see IGs in portraits by popular artists, including Pisanello and Giotto di Bondone. An African king named Lobengula once swapped 200 head of cattle for a single Italian Greyhound. Appearance: Italian Greyhounds have glossy and soft coats that are short. Their coats vary in color, including black, blue, cream, fawn, and red. It can either be solid in color, or with white spots. IG stands between 13 to 15 inches at the withers, with weight varying from 7 to 14 pounds. Italian Greyhounds have a relatively long life expectancy of 14 to 15 years. Grooming: IG's low shedding and dander production, brushing and bathing are only needed on occasion. Greyhounds have a very short coat which only needs to be brushed once every 7 to 10 days. Their bathing needs are also not that high, and a bath every 20 to 30 days is more than enough for them. He is also prone to dental issues and must have his teeth brushed every day. Schedule professional teeth cleaning with a veterinarian once a year to better help maintain their toothy grin. IG ears will need to be cleaned to keep any moisture or wax from building up and causing ear infections. Shedding: Italian Greyhounds are low-shedding breed with short, single coats, which means they don't shed seasonally like a double-coated breed. They are low shedders, and do not require daily brushing. Instead, brush them only when they get dirty. Cost. On average, an IG puppy will cost $1,600 in the USA, and most puppies can be found between $1,200 and $3,000. The average price of a Greyhound puppy in India is around 30,000 to 45,000 rupees. Price range can vary based on the dog's quality, lineage, location and quality of the breeder. Exercise and trainability. This animated little breed will require daily exercise, although his small stature makes meeting these needs rather easy. A young IG is a high-energy dog, and they typically adjust to their family's activity level as they grow. A daily walk or jog would provide for his physical needs, but you must keep him on a leash, or you lose him in a second. As long as their exercise needs are being met and they are kept on a leash during outings, they are easy. IGs respond well to training which uses motivational techniques, such as food rewards, praises, and plays. Since this breed has a relatively short attention span, it is important to keep training quick and positive. IGs are popular as a strong competitor in canine sports, such as obedience, agility, rally, and even weight pulling. Never use punishments to teach them anything. They are sensitive, and harsh treatments can result in restlessness and inability to pick up commands. House training can be difficult for these dogs, as it is for most dogs of their size. Instead, a dog door should be used so that they can come and go as they like. You may want to consider training him with puppy pads or indoor litter boxes. Outside weather could play a role in whether or not he will go to the bathroom in the yard. Intelligence. Italian Greyhounds are highly intelligent dogs, making training effortless and easy. According to The Intelligence of Dogs by Stanley Coren, Italian Greyhound is ranked 60. Understanding of new commands 40 to 80 repetitions and obeys first command 30% of the time or better. Swimming. IGs may splash around in the shallows, but this is not a dog who takes to water like a fish. Due to the lack of webbing between the toes and some differences in their anatomical structure, they aren't skilled swimmers compared to the water breeds. IGs can be trained to swim with proper training, positive reinforcement, consistency and floating vests. Barking. Greyhounds don't tend to bark often, which is great if you live in a quiet area with lots of neighbors. They are very protective of their human family and will bark if they sense potential danger or see someone they don't recognize. This breed will also bark to get your attention if they want some love and affection. Weather and climate. Because of their extremely short coat and thin skin, these canines have a poor tolerance to cold and low temperatures. They can't survive in extreme cold and must be kept warm and comfortable whenever the weather outside the house gets harsh and snowy. Greyhounds are fairly tolerant of high temperatures and heat, and they can comfortably live in hot and humid areas, but still, to be on the safer side, it is better to avoid any vigorous exercise during the hotter months. An ideal air temperature for a Greyhound is 65 to 75 degrees Fahrenheit. A Greyhound can have a heat stroke at 80 degrees Fahrenheit when the humidity is high. The best rule is that if the weather is cold for you, it is likely even colder for him. Friendliness. Because of its small size and fragility, it may not be a good idea to introduce this breed into homes with young children. Keep a diligent eye on how your children interact with the dog and are prepared to intervene in case the experience goes poorly. Iggies are fragile and can be unintentionally injured during boisterous play. IG can be an excellent way to give your children a shared sense of responsibility of caring for another living being. Adaptability. Greyhounds are excellent apartment dogs because they only require short bursts of exercise. Just like cats, they love high areas inside your home and expect a young IG to fly and jump everywhere in the house. More often, you'll find them at the top of your furniture, tabletops, or any place that are reachable. Greyhounds can be a fine choice for first-time owners, but it is important to regularly fulfill their exercise needs. They also need fair amount of training and guidance so that they can become more sociable with other smaller animals such as cats. If a first-time or novice owner is ready to provide the required amount of care, attention, and love to these canines, then they can surely make a pretty decent first-time pet. This particular breed of dog would probably do best with either single people living with only this dog, or couples without children. Italian Greyhounds are highly social dogs and they require almost constant attention. It is alright to leave them home alone to go on quick errands, but they will become bored and upset if they are left home all day whilst you are at work. IGs can be left alone, although it is recommended that your time away doesn't exceed 6 to 8 hours at any one time. Also, it is better to thoroughly train them so that they don't destroy any of the furniture lying around in the house. Guard, watchdog. Greyhounds are mild and docile dogs that aren't known for their guarding ability. They like to remain calm and quiet for most of the time, and apart from being not so good guard dogs, their watchdog abilities are also fairly limited. Drooling. IGs mostly drool when they are about to eat their meals or when they want something delicious that their family members are having, but apart from this, the drooling potential is not that high. Health issues. Make sure they don't sunbathe for long hours, and protect their skin with sunscreen for dogs. They are so active that broken bones usually occur for pups aging 4 to 12 months old. Have you had any experience with Italian Greyhound? We'd love to hear your story in the comments below. Thanks for watching this video and we will see you in the next one.